Your table teach, what do you do about it? Hey, welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time explored the Elgar's depths, because I thought there was going to be Colony 9, and there was. And this time we're going to check out Colony Gamma and see if there's anything for I actually do not know. Any teach? So nothing. We'll at least check if there's any information. I believe Gamma's only quests are the ones based off of the teaching stuff. I think, yeah. In that case, that was really quick, but, yeah. We are then going to pop on over to Forest Region and on the Noponkind. Because we're going to take of Ino's quest today. So that'll be go on about the Onic champion. We'll play as Senna, she is currently like champion.
Looks like there's kind of commotion going on.
Ino, something. Internal on trouble sensor setting off all alarm bells. This surely important. Master Pond, you'll urge to start inquiry post-hastily.
Oh, yeah, sure. Let's see what we can find out.
Meh, it Ino, and with sidekicks to boot.
What was the hubbub about?
Emergency caravan assembly. When problem threaten whole caravan, usual meeting representatives.
For what I'm hearing, there's a problem.
Oh no, it's so obvious to see. It true. Real pickle them.
Problem of Nopon is problem of Ino. Please, Ino, what is matter?
Meh, Ino, true saint. Always on call for public service. However, issue this time one in century level of calamity. And that because natural enemy all Nopon everywhere appear. Did Nopon eater upon us?
Ino cannot believe what Ino hearing!
Nopon
Eater?
Okay, I'll bite. What the snuff is a Nopon eater?
Nopon Eater, as the name imply, is super ultimate evil monster that only go after innocent Nopon. For Ino is arch nemesis sworn, joined Ino by fate.
From what's meeting just Mac the Wildwood Cat first hatting up monster. Even sound like Maple Nopper.
No more talk. Try to go
Oh, this most snoozed. However, if location Ino matters in Nopon hears, ain't unchecked the Nopon threat of become endangered species. Oh, it's time no in frenzy. All Nopon cusp put Ed and Nopon is.
I agree. We can't turn a blind eye to this. Let's do what we can to help.
Oh, that great reassurance. Although, it feel like we twist friends' wings teensy bit. Cheerio have bit of guilt complex.
What friends say? Is Ino that feeling guilty for expose everyone to danger? Ino artificial blade, specially created to act as champion of all Noponkind. No need for feather ruffling.
All right. Where in Mac the Wildwood should we head to first?
First, friends should visit Ingado Pass caravan and speak to Pororo. Pororo said to be latest eyewitness.
Ino acknowledge. Ino know friend Pororo from long time ago when help schlep goods.
Great. Then let's set a course for Ingado Pass.
And so we start the Hope of Noponkind.
This Nopon eater. What kind of monster is it?
Rapidly violent and indiscriminate one. Ino seethed with rage just to remember. Leave it to me.
Alright, and we'll go and switch on over to Senna. And we can head on over to Engardo Pass, which is where Ethel and Kamaravi had their duel. And I don't think we've grabbed the pebble from this one. We're 1 or 2 off, I think.
Long time no see, friend Pororo.
Oh, it's been a while, Eno. Much thankings for help before.
Eno heard news from friend Sunny, but worry not necessary. Eno and friends undertake takedown of Nopon Eater.
So, tell us, whereabouts was it that you saw the Nopon Eater?
Site of sighting was on Orion Trail. It attacked every Nopon it laid beady eye on. Very unprovoked. Absolute nuisance.
Hearing that make Eno see red. Tormenting helpless Nopon. Even if nature ordain it, Eno cannot stand by idling. Rest assured, friend Pororo, on today of days, Eno and friends serve to beast bitter just desserts.
Eno. Dedication to cause of Nopon well-being unshakable as always. Truly, Eno, hope of all Noponkind.
Well, now that's decided, we should probably hurry, before it claims any more victims.
Eno in agreement. Better make dash for it. If we not defeat Nopon Eater, there's no future for Noponkind.
Sounds like things are more dire than I thought. I really hope we can do something about this.
That is, of course, always the hope, because we don't want to see the Nopon go extinct. The Nopon are cool, and I like them. So yeah, we're off to the Orion Trail, which we probably could just fast travel towards, but, well, we can run there. We can do a little bit of running, right? Yeah. That sounds fun. And just run on over. Yep, we got some Anludes, but they're fine with us. And you know what?
That's a rare one.
There's a lot of things that I didn't pick up while I was doing the big old bash of unique monsters, because didn't want to have that be too out of sorts. There's some other word I was looking for that I just lost midway through. Oh well. But that one just had a pure gemstone. Didn't really lose much. And then got another chest over there. Hello, Rogel. Goodbye, Rogel. So, was kind of thinking that we would maybe do stuff in Gamma, but this was the other option the entire time, so yeah, no big deal.
Okay, buddy. Surprise me.
Got a container with a Iron Masanga. I do not remember what the Masanga do. But they're not health, are they? No. They're not. Okay, you know what? I lied. We are going to just fast travel. Oh, because it's all the way out by the cliff top, Hulk. Oh yeah, no, absolutely we're going to. Still haven't taken care of that. I probably should. It is mainly useful for... Well, I thought I was going to be needing it for the stuff with Doric. But Valdi's Ascension Quest isn't actually until next chapter. So, yeah. There's that. I think I'll actually take care of the Clifftop Hulk between episodes. Gets me some extra class experience. Huh. Double, huh? Probably should have looked. And Ouroboros died because they jumped off a cliff because they didn't realize that it was a cliff. That there wasn't a jump to the next level below. The world is doomed to Mobius just because of Ouroboros being goddamn idiots. Whew. Yikes. Yeah, I'll try to actually remember to eat food. A statement that sadly is more true to real life than it should be. Because a lot of times I don't eat because I just don't. Yeah, that's a big bird. It's a very big bird. And the level 48 Nopon Eater. So yeah, real big boy right here. And we can just keep fighting you. Wow, you have a lot of HP. And Tyon is getting his ass kicked. But he is also a healer, so I guess it makes sense. And surprisingly, nothing doing from breaks. We're at least getting some blazes off, which is... no, blaze? Yeah, blaze. Also getting some bleeds, so we're at least getting some debuffs. It is kind of a shame that debuffs are pretty inconsistent because a lot of enemies have some pretty good debuff resistance. And the way that debuffs work, and this does include your statuses like break, days, all that stuff, is everything has a base, I think it's a base 100% chance, but just depending on enemies' debuff resistance. And some enemies do have it, specifically certain debuffs they're weak to, mainly for like the break topple days, for your combos. Oh. Huh. We're getting squished. But it's fine, we're Noponic champion, so that means that we actually kind of want to die a little bit. Only time you can really say that. If we can get it toppled, that would be really nice. Oh, no need.
Its movement getting sluggish. It almost out of steam.
Great. Let's keep up the pressure. What?
What?
It must have felt its odds diminishing and decided to flee.
Fiend! Coward! Come back and face Eno! Ah! Master Pon! There's not something we can do?
I wish there was. I really do. But now that it's taken to the skies, there's not much recourse.
Ah! Oh! Eno have brainwave. How about we get friend Uni to fly up and take Eno and friends with to pursue?
Yeah, sorry. That's not gonna happen. Call it, love, before you blow a gasket or something.
I hate to say it, but I don't think there's anything we can do at this point. What humiliation! Just as Eno was one stepping stone from victory. Why Eno such useless, good-for-nothing blade? If Eno could find a hole, would gladly bury self in.
Hey, come on, it's not your fault. Don't beat yourself up so much, yeah?
I get how you feel, Eno, really. But it's too soon to give up completely, don't you think?
Ah, yes! Master Pon have right of it! Most important, every pawn's still alive, safe, and sound. Now, Eno and friends must take responsibility. Should go and deliver every pawn to Caravan along with news.
Sorry. We can deal with the Nopon Eater later.
Yes, Master Pon. Meh. Feeling of dejection.
I do wonder what the city folk are thinking as we're going around helping Nopon instead of trying to save Gondor, who is definitely dead by this point, let's be real. She's 100% executed already.
Eno!
Friend Sunny! What friend doing here?
This unworthy Sonny have come to help Eno. If Nopon of Caravan continued to always rely on Eno for everything, could not look at self in mirror without wincing. Now is time to make show of manly virtue. will repay debt of honor with bargain sale of century.
Friend Sunny.
Eno, why mood seems so down? Oh no! It escaped! Sunny and Sapes! Such cowardly, lily-livered featherbrain!
How did he just...
Eno never feels so humiliated! Eno total failure as champion!
Well, look. All we can do right now is focus on finding the Nopon Eater again.
Easier said than done, considering we don't have any viable way of tracking it.
What, so we've got to run around hoping we'll bump into it at random? I don't love that idea.
Oh, snuff it. If only it hadn't run away, we could have been done with it by now.
Meme, Sunny got it. What friend's saying is, have to make sure it not run away again, right?
Well, yeah. If we could have stopped it, even for a moment, we would have had victory in the bag.
Understood. Then now, it's time to roll out pollen orbs.
Pollen orbs? Favorite treat of Nopon of all ages?
Eno, they're great many kind of pollen orb. Some delicious, as friend know, while on other wing, other forbidden pollen orb also exist that teensy-weensy bit dangerous.
Eno cannot believe own ears! Eno never knew about this!
They only feature in extremely under-counter lineup, so of course we not talk about it front of Eno.
Okay, so you think that dangerous kind of pollen orb would work on the Nopon Eater?
Certainly should. However, just to be super extra sure, Sunny will concoct super extra strong batch of forbidden pollen orb. If friends give Nopon a good taste of, monster will get mammapon of all dizzy spells and won't even think of fly away.
So you're proposing to use the pollen orbs to render the Nopon Eater unconscious?
That terrific idea! If friends can do that, then battle is good as won!
Slow down there, champ. Surely we still need to find this thing again first.
Can leave that part to Sunny also. As a matter of fact, Sunny have some useful connections that come in useful.
Unbelievable! Friend Sunny on fire today!
Seems like things are turning out in our favor. We might still come out on top here.
Most certain some! Like how this going?
Well then, if friends all set on plan, Sunny will begin work on manufacture of pollen orbs.
Friend Sunny, what can Eno and friends do for help?
Eno and friends must gather flowers that yield pollen for orb. From best quality flowers can create such potent stuff. Sunny's sometimes tempted to dip into own stash, but friends did not hear that. In any case, pleased to bring flowers. More equal better.
Roger Wilcobon! We make tracks and come back on double! We cannot have pollen orbs without Nopon, and cannot have Nopon without pollen orbs.
Each codependent upon the other. A fascinating relationship.
The Nopon rely on drugs. Sunny's been waiting for Eno.
What are we giving them?
We easily have enough. Honking Shrub gives 25, Mosaic Petal 10, Founding Rose 50, well, yeah, really, okay. Got 10 there, got 5 there, 15 from that, and 15 from that.
Good effort on part of friends. That's more than enough. Now then, time for Sunny to get cooking. Please to stay put a little while.
Oh, goodness. All friends here already?
Friend Cheerio? Did friend need something from friend Sunny?
Dearie cheery. Friends not heard anything from Sunny? Cheerio here that Eno had some trouble, so was busy looking into hiding place of Nopon Eater.
You didn't. Did you?
Oh, sweet little boy. Of course Cheerio did. That's why Cheerio came here, to tell friends.
That's incredible. How in the world did you manage that?
Friends should learn not to underestimate Nopon Caravan Water Cooler Whisper Network. When Cheerio put out call, can obtain all kind of informations up to and including number of freckles on friends' noses.
Sorry to keep friends waiting. New and improved formula come together sunnily.
So the pollen orbs are ready?
They're pleased to show more respect. They're not just any old pollen orbs. Sunny call them. Sunny own brand. OP pollen orbs. Trademark pending. Incidentally, OP stand for overwhelmingly potent.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Dude, that stinks!
Huh? What is matter? What friends say stink?
It seemed that perhaps for non-Nopon pungency little bit above tolerable baseline.
You're calling this a little above baseline.
Now then, Eno, pleased to take possession of product.
These OP pollen orbs have much riding on. They represent hope of all Noponkind.
Eno feeling massively thankful. Hope of all Noponkind weighing heavy on conscience of Eno. Right then, Master Pon! Catch!
Huh?
Thing that most important to Eno bequeathed to driver. Please to take!
I'm sorry, but I don't think I can carry that for you.
Come on, Noah. Look how she's begging. How can you say no to those eyes?
Yes, Noah, you're the driver here, or what have you. Take responsibility and keep a lid on it.
Yeah, Noah! Do it for her! And whatever you do, please put those stinkables away!
Oh, boy.
Noah, must steal resolve. Fate of all Nopon rests on shoulders of Noah and Eno, none other.
Oh, all right. You will win. I'll take the OP pollen orbs. Or rather, the hope of all Noponkind.
Those the exact words Eno been waiting for! Oh, Master Pon of mine!
According to Scuttlebutt, Nopon Eater ran away to Arnu Shoals in Arithia Sea. Now, his only chance.
Anu Shoals! Fitting sight for final showdown! Come, Master Pon! We heed the call! We go!
Yeah, let's do it. And let's be quick about it. How long are you gonna keep that up? You'll get left behind, you know.
The stink's wafting up again. You sure we can't ditch the pollen orb idea?
Not pollen orbs! OP pollen orbs! Trademark pending!
I love the voice acting in this quest. Please to give Nopon a good taste of Sunny own brand OP pollen orbs. Meh, if you guys want to know how to make OP pollen orbs yourselves, meh is trade secret. It seemed that Nopon escaped to Anu Shoals in Iridia Sea. Information come from Wifey Pon, a friend of cousin of nearby caravan trader Pon, so veracity not come into question. Hi, Pororo. You here too? Nearby is great big door, but if door shut tight, only way is from side of Furnace region. So if we get open, if there's anything in for us then. Not much Pororo can offer other than most heart-feeling praise. Yeah, Lance is really freaking out. We gotta get through this quickly. We do have the Anu Shores camp. Shores? Shores? Sure. Shore? Sure. Yeah, we'll go with shore. That sounds good. But yeah, just going through, you know what? We're at a camp anyways.
Can we maybe train?
No! No training. Okay. What we mainly want is CP boost. There's 15 there, but we don't have... Well, we turned all those. Enemy... Gold enemy drop... That's actually pretty good. Our mild sizzle fizzle stew is pretty good. It does look good. We're probably gonna eat after this quest.
I couldn't eat another bite.
Ugh. Let's be off.
Alright, oh wow, okay. Quest route. How do you say we getting over there? Alright, what?
Get a load of this.
No, I don't wanna. What a great movement. It's really fantastic that we had to go that far out.
They found us.
And, well, okay. Well, yeah. We have a climbing spot, it's fine. We're good. We are, as the kids say, Gucci. I don't think anyone says that anymore. That was out of style for like years. Well, that went out of style like 8 years ago. For some reason, the brand has. I never really got fashion brands like that. I don't know. Those like Supreme and Gucci. Like what's so special about those? I don't know. I am objectively like pretty young, but at the same time, like I feel so old when I see a lot of like pop culture stuff because I don't get it. I'm a loser who plays video games and wants to do that for a living. Yeah, and they're anime video games too, so like, yeah, pop culture is not at the forefront of my mind. So it's just a weird thing there.
This looks climbable.
Not really relevant, but oh well. And we'll just move there. We can see the Nopon eater. He's chilling out there.
It's another thing to see it for yourself.
Right next to Sea Spray Lookout. So a nice new skip travel location.
Yippee!
And you slide on in. Can you sneak into the relay base from here? I'm gonna check that out after this.
There it is. The Nopon Eater.
Preying upon Nopon again! Ino will not abide it! Master Pon, please to get OP pollen orbs ready!
I've got them right here. Ready to go whenever. Let's do it, guys!
Right. You're not getting away this time.
And so round 2 with the Nopon Eater. Nopon Eater is a Volgal, by the way. I did look it up a little bit ago. But let's just focus in on him. Can we break you? We can. This is pretty nice. And we can get a topple as well. So that's pretty nifty. So when I was talking earlier about debuffs, there is a debuff resist down debuff. Weird, I know. Problem is, you know, a lot of enemies are still immune to that debuff. You know, speaking of immune, a lot of enemies are just immune to debuffs in general, which can be quite annoying for things that want to debuff, such as the Tactician. The Tactician can have some difficulty with that. Can have some difficulty with the Stalker. took me a moment to remember what it was. Just because they rely a lot on bleed. I do kind of wish that debuffs were a little bit rebalanced. Because that would have been really nice. And even nicer for later on, we still have a few classes left to unlock. That's not really, that's not a surprise. One of those is very debuff focused. So it ends up, just because of the way the debuffs work in this game, it ends up being not very good, but that's besides the point. I do kind of wish that they had the custom difficulty, because I'd probably lower debuff resistance a little bit. Keep everything else roughly the same. And I'd find some sliders that would work. But, you know, besides the point. We are doing quite well against it. There we go.
It's up again.
See how you like this? Yes! Right on target!
Uh-oh.
It ain't running now, but it looks royally pissed off.
Not sure this is an improvement.
We'll be fine, yeah?
Master Pun!
I believe in us. We'll end this here and now!
Affirmatory! My power of driver and blade! We teach Arab our ways!
And we get to hear some Xenoblade 2 music. Good old battle from Xenoblade 2. Nice to hear for this Nopon Eater. Also, very weird how Noah gets switched into the Noponic Champion outfit. Ow. I mean, it's cool, but it's a little bit weird. Wasn't really expecting it. But again, it makes sense because this is, you know, he's the driver for this quest. Yeah. It is nearly at the point of enraged status. Enemies have different things that they'll do when they are enraged, and it's a little bit difficult to tell what exactly they do change about them. Again, it's different things that they'll do, depending on the enemy type. Enemy type, well, not the enemy type, this enemy specifically. If we just... we can bop, 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 bop. And we can bop you. Up. Again? Alright, whatever. And you actually cannot switch out of your who you are when you're being command grabbed, I guess is how they would put. Huh. Guess I just never noticed the little pillar from the Lapidurist talent art. Regardless, we are just about at a chain attack. I seriously... Huh. There we go. That was weird. Let's go unblockable first. What was Eno again? Okay. We'll go with... yeah, sure. Let's bleed you a little bit. Then we can go... sure, we can go with that. I don't think Ino would be able to get us up to a break. Or not up to a break. Up to a cool. So we'll just have her finish off with the Bombshell Blitz. Pops the lands back up now with a 50, which is a little bit much. And we can go with bop that. I do the music for this is good. The chain attack music is very good, but I just wish it was optional to have it, because it can really mess with some really good battle music. Like having Battle from Xenoblade 2, it's nifty to have it, but I wouldn't really say it's particularly necessary. But it's just, I don't know. Yeah. We get a little bit more from this setup. We go with that, gets us 25. This will get us up to like 70 some, I think. And a little bit more than that. Yeah. Okay, 96. So we actually are perfectly good. Where's our topple? Gets us a nice cool. Sorry, bravo. We already are at cool. And then this will be our last one before we... Ah, god damn it, okay. That's a shame. Yeah, if it was literally any other combination, if it was anyone other than Tyon that got grabbed by that, it would have been good. But it was Tyon, so what can you do? Fine, we'll just daze it. No biggie. Don't have anything to burst, but that's not too big of a deal. It'll take more damage, so that's fine. Okay, just keep focusing in on it. We can go up with our level 3 Ouroboros. And yeah, things we already had. We already had them launched. And then we can bop you. We might be able to get a second one in. And then, yeah. With level 3, you can get 2 Talent Arts in. With Ouroboros. And we are not going to explode like O&P. Right? It was O&P? Yeah, I think so. Regardless, we are doing quite well. Well, Tyon's not doing the best. He's seen better days. But we are getting pretty close to having the Nopon Eater defeated. Bop, bop. And just about. And oh wow, we actually managed to dodge it for once. Down it goes.
We did it! Done and dusty!
Yeah. Victory is ours.
Ino! OP Polynorb Gambit worked. Sonny's so proud to have contributed.
Oh, cheery me! This mean business can continue!
Great! Super super great Grampypon of Pororo also once hounded by nefarious Nopon Eater. But now, matter finally put to rest. Grampypon's definitely having party right about now.
Ino could not achieve success alone. It thanks to whole teamwork of whole team. Truly, Ino, brimming with gratitude.
Well, that's that taken care of.
Good job, Master Pon! Time for well-deserved restings.
Noah and Ino really took the spotlight on the home stretch there, huh?
Yeah. Come to think of it, wasn't that last attack they did together kind of ridiculous? And awesome.
You're certainly not wrong. And was it just me? Or did they both seem to glow?
Did we really? I have to say I wasn't really paying attention. My mind was somewhere else entirely.
That move best and truest manifestation of affinity between Ino and Master Pon. Driver and blade one in body and soul. When put together, power of both, resulting power limitless. Quoth Grandmaster Pon, ne.
Limitless power, huh? If that truly were within our reach, maybe we can save Nopon and humans. Or indeed the whole world.
There's no maybe about it. We save all that exists to save, for sure. Trust Ino on this one.
I do trust you, Ino. And I'm counting on you too.
Very good answer. Ino have everything well in hand. Ino's so happy to have Master Pon as driver. Could not have asked for better.
And so we complete the hope of Noponkind. You know, when the party valiantly slew the Nopon Eater, but the fight for Nopon love and peace will still continue for as long as Noponkind exists. Ino is now rank 20.
Yeah.
And we can go and check out what she's all about. Meow. First of all, oh, whoops, it's fine. So, quick thing on Ino swap. Obviously, you have all of these. Just a quick thing. The first art enhance is basically bringing it up to level 10. Second is bringing it up to level 20. It's expensive, but oh well. And I should probably hunt some of these. Oh well, it's fine. As for the Noponic champion, we'll go over to Senna to show this. Starting off with the skills. For the skills, well, actually, first off with the multipliers. One thing I should say about multipliers that I did not for the Guardian Commander is that the multipliers I have are for when they're at level 20. They do get different multipliers at, I believe, 110 and 20. It might be 115 and 20, or it might be every 5. But these are just the level 10 ones, or level 20 ones. So at class rank 20, the Noponic give you 1 HP, 4 times attack, 0 heal, is a flat 0, so you'll never have power, a 1.2 dex, 1.3 agility, and then 5 physical, and 40% defense as with Ino. The skills I want to go over is the Nano Machine. Nano Machine is a, right now, chance I believe fully upgraded. It is guaranteed every you evade, you will getting that. I'll actually check. No, 25% regardless. Is that? It might just be this looking because let's. Yeah. But yeah. Repair is a 20 chance to restore P when evading. That's from 6 to 6.5 to 7, 7.5, and finally 8% of your max HP upon evasion. Then Tit for Tat will, when an ally is attacked, it will boost a recharge of one of their arts, I believe it is. No, it's one of your arts, I think. Recharge one of your arts when an ally is attacked. It goes from 10 to 12, 14, 16, and finally 20% at level 20. Velocity Gear will recharge all of your arts except for your talent art when evading. goes from 6, 7, 8, 8.5, and 10. I believe it's 8.5. 8.5. I mistyped on there. Yeah, I think it's 8, or it might be 9. I think it's 1% each. And finally, overclock will boost your recharge rate for your arts by 8% every time you are incapacitated up to a maximum of 25%. Goes from 10, 12, and then at 10 on, it is just, regardless, you'll have 2, but for when you're only taken out once, changes, because at level 10, you get 15, and then it is 17 at 15, and 20 at level 20. So, yeah, got all that. And actually, I believe Tit for Tat is their art, because you have Velocity Gear. Going over to your arts, we'll start off with Dual Flash. Dual Flash will increase your aggro generated on use. Its power multiplier goes from 180 to 210, 235, 270, and finally 310%. Its recharge, most of these recharges are changed at 1, 10, and 20. Sorry, actually it's 1, 10, 15 for this one. Okay, this one is 1, 10, 15. For Dual Flash goes from 5 to 4 to 3 hits for recharge, and will produce an extra 50, then a 70 at 10, and it'll double the aggro that you would normally get at level 20. Basically, most arts have a base hate score, quote-unquote, within the code of 28, I think it is. Which, again, I have to figure out how to... I have to find the aggro calculation somewhere, but that just doubles it. What it normally would be. Refractive Edge will evade attacks, boost aggro when generated using arts, and will have a lower crit rate. The lower crit rate, it is always set at a base 0.8 times, so 80% of your normal crit rate. So what, at 13, it's closer to... I think that's closer to like 11 or so % crit chance on Refractive Edge. Power charge, the power multiplier goes from 220 to 240, 260, 290, and 320. Level 1 is at 10. Level 10 it is at 9 hits to recharge. Tri-Slash will... whoops, I was looking at the wrong thing. Is a break on hit. 110, 120, 130, 145, 165. This one at level 1 it is 8. Then 10 goes to 7, 6 at 15, and finally 5 at level 20. So it's one of the fastest break arts in the game. So that is something to keep in mind. Lustrous Spike will do extra damage each time that your character is incapacitated. This one will do, power multiplier is 145, 170, 190, 220, 225. Not much of a gain for that last 5 level. Goes from 8, 7, 6, and 5 at 1, 10, 15, and 20. And finally, it will go from 50 to 100, and finally 125% extra damage at level 20. It's very big damage. Dazzling Illusion will boost your evasion by 20% and boost your aggro drawn when attacking. This one is, the only difference for levels is how many hits. It goes from 12, 10, every 5 it's 12, 11, 10, 9, and 8. This is a flat 20%. Most of the, well, okay, technically it's not lying to you, but yeah, it boosts your aggro, or boosts your evasion chance. It gives you a flat 20 on top of whatever you would normally have. So if you normally had an evasion rate of 0, now you just have 20. It's not 20% of whatever calculation in your evasion rate. It's added afterwards. Shining Refrain is your talent art. It evades, boosts, and it does the damage boost for incapacitation at the same rate as Lustrous Spike. Again, up to 150, or up to 250% total, as opposed to, I think both are actually 250, yeah. Up to 250. Power rate is 500, 540, 580, 640, and 700. So essentially, when if you've died twice at level 20, then you're effectively getting a power multiplier of, hold up, I think that's additive. I don't know if that's something I'll double check if that's additive or multiplicative. So I feel like it's multiplicative for that one. Going over Ino specifically, she has a few different arts for herself. Starry Beat is your replacement for Tri-Slash and is just a rename. Photon Storm is your Refractive Edge. It is also just a rename. Afterglow is your one that is changed. It is a little bit more powerful. It goes from 145, 190, and 250 depending on your upgrades. 8, 7, and 5. Again, this is your replacement to Lustrous Spike. It's very slightly more powerful. It goes to 250 instead of 225 at max level. As for, Ino herself has a base TP of 25, and her chain effect will boost TP, it's 30 TP to the lowest person who has, to the lowest TP, and will reactivate them. Her chain order is Ino Unlimited, which will boost your damage rate on completion by 150 to 190, 225 to 65, and finally 300, which I believe is every 10 levels, 20 levels. It's either every 10 or every 20, I don't quite remember. I think it's 10, just maxed out at 50. Overall, the Noponic Champion's a very weird class. In some ways, it's one of the better ones at keeping aggro because it does a lot of damage. It's tied, I would say, for the most damage that an attacker can do. It's close between it and the Lone Exile, as well as defensive forms of the Soul Hacker, for the most damage that it can do, so it can maintain aggro very quickly in terms of that effect. But the weird thing with it is its reliance on dying. Of course, it is an evasion tank. If you get hit, you will be taking quite a bit of damage. So, yeah, in terms of every class, it's pretty middle of the road for damage, but again, for a defender, it's near the top. And so in long battles, the Noponic Champion can be really good because of things like you dying a lot during these long battles. So, as you revived, eventually you're doing a ton more damage, so you can keep aggro even better. And, you're doing big damage, you can keep aggro better, you can whittle them down even quicker, and it's pretty nice. And because you can die fairly often, it can be a pretty big addition. Another big boon about it is that it has 2 guaranteed evade arts, and because of Nanomachine Repair, Nanomachine Repair, and to a little bit of a lesser extent, Velocity Gear, it can be really good. As a constant movement, it can stay alive quite a bit, and again, Velocity Gear, while you're using that art, you're getting extra evade. You do have to kind of time it a little bit, so yeah. And because it has one of the better break arts in the entire game, it can be very good at being a attacking defender, for lack of a better term, where it is primarily focused on attack, but it's still it's mainly focused on defense, but it can also do the proper attack to do things further.
Here, that goes there.
So with that will do it for this time, and the Noponic Champion. Whenever I do my actual videos that are just the standalone class guide overviews, that'll be something for me to... it'll be a little bit cleaner when I have all of that taken care of, and at that point I'll actually be using the... Well, I probably actually won't be using Archsage's Gauntlet, because... for earlier classes at least, because I don't want to spoil later heroes and all that. There's going to be a certain point that I'm just not going to do it in general. Anyways, that's besides the point. With that said, that will do it for this time, and next time, I'm going to be honest, I have no idea what I'm going to be doing. But that'll be something to figure out for next time. But until then, see you guys later. Unless you can sneak in there.